morning, everyone. We're at the south end of the strip where the M Hotel Casino is located. This is the beginning of our trip from South Las Vegas Boulevard to the north. So to my left, which you can't see it now, is the M Hotel Casino. And as we had our trip northbound, first casino we run into would be the South Point Hotel Casino. So here we are approaching South Point Hotel Casino, which is on my left. Pretty nice this end of the strip. I mean, lots of activities to do. Kick back in your room, relax, go down to the hotel, the casino, drink a little beer, liquor, whatever your case may be. Just enjoy yourself while you're here in Vegas. I'll try to give you street names as well. We're approaching 5 o'clock in the morning. Sun's starting to come up a little bit, as you can see in the camera. So once again, we are passing South Point Hotel Casino. Nice casino, stay in, gamble, whatever your case may be. Relax, enjoy the comforts of Las Vegas. This is the entertainment capital of the world, and we intend on keeping it that way. We want people to come to Vegas to enjoy whatever the case may be, getting married, leisure time, business. We have all facilities for all those cases. If you wanted to enjoy food, we have several restaurants in town, in various casinos, that you can go and eat the best food that you can find in the West Coast, I would think. We got some of the top chefs at all these casinos from all around the world. So if you have a choice of food, just look it up and choose your casino, whichever that may be. I personally don't know all the names of the chefs, but we have several from either Italy, from Europe, or from Asian countries, Chinese cooks, Japanese cooks, whatever you want. We have it here in Vegas. This is one town that you'll find sushi, you'll find everything. Some of the best steak, lobsters, and whatever the case may be for you. We will try to provide that here in this town. Right now, we are at Silverado Ranch in Las Vegas Boulevard, traveling northbound. Again, this is just a quick tour through the strip going northbound. So those who come to town from California, never been here, you want to start your trip from the M all the way down to the strip and pass the strip to downtown. This video's for you. Okay, we're back on air. We just passed Serene. Headed up to Lee's Liquor here. If you guys are involved in drinking, just drink safely without incident. So if you're drinking, choose a designated driver, please. This town prides themselves on alcohol-free driving, and we intend on trying to keep it that way. So if you have a designated driver, use them. If you don't, go get yourself an Uber, Lyft, or a taxi to travel to town. Even catch the local city bus. But do not drive and drink, please. Keep yourself safe as well as others. So now we're approaching and passing Pebble and Las Vegas Boulevard. So if you're heading this way, and the street names I just stated are going northbound. Soon we will be passing the airport, but we're still got a little ways to go. We'll also be passing the sign that says "Welcome to Las Vegas." I won't be stopping at that sign, but I will try to point it out as I do go by it. That way you're familiar. Here we have Budget Suites. And this is after passing Wigwam. So Budget Suites after passing Wigwam. This is my own personal map for people that's coming to town and want to get somewhat affiliated or acclimated to the travels of Las Vegas Boulevard. It's pretty much a straight street. You can go all the way down to the end of the strip. But I just want to point out a few little areas where it gives you some type of idea where you're at. This part of it is pretty much a vacant field. We do have a golf course up the way. This is Windmill I'm just passing, by the way. Las Vegas, I think we're trying to acquire the Oakland A's. We have the wonderful Knights here. We have wonderful Las Vegas Raiders here in town. We have NASCAR. We have a lot of events. We have some of the biggest events. We have a lot of convention space here in town as well. So if this place is for you, book it. Enjoy. Wonderful town to do a lot of activities in. Just keep it safe, mellow, come with a budget. Every day if you have $400 or $500, that's what your budget is, set it. We pride people in not coming here to go broke or chase. Probably people come to Vegas to enjoy it. So when you come to town, just use it as that banner, and please just do not spend all your money, budget it. You have a limit. Everybody has a limit. Some may be millions, some may be hundreds, some may be thousands. Just budget yourself daily. Come happy, leave happy. You might leave happier if you win money. You may not win money, but you at least left happy, enjoyed, and spent what budget you have. That's what we pride ourselves in. We're not here to break people. We're here to entertain people. Remember, this is the entertainment capital of the world, so we pride ourselves in making you folks happy. Eat, enjoy the shows, and we'll continue our trip down the strip. Back on the road again. So here we have I-15 turnoff going south to northbound, and can also run into 215 from this point here. I know you guys can use your GPS, but I'm trying to give you a bird's eye view of what you're going to look at. Here we have we have the town square mall area to my left. Up the road, as you can see, we have the Mandalay Bay and Delano Towers. Real nice hotels to stay in. Enjoy the eateries, entertainment, and whatever else you like to do. The street we're approaching now is Sunset Boulevard. Travels north-south. Pardon that one, it travels east and west. Again, I wish I could show you this sign for Town Square shopping dining areas. Just to my left, we're about to pass it. As we go past Sunset Boulevard, I do apologize for that. In the future, I will have a dual camera system so I can point in detail both sides, but I'm gonna just call the names out to these places as I drive by them. I also thank you for your time and effort for listening. Stick around, and it will be a nice educational drive for you folks that are new to the town, never been here, and to, of course, get yourself affiliated with rough roads. Got a lot of construction going on, road construction. Here to my right, we are driving past the taxi lanes of the Las Vegas Airport, or you can call it the Harry Reid International Airport. That is to my right. We're quickly approaching Mandela Bay. Also, there is the sign that says, "Welcome to Las Vegas." Try to slow it down a little bit. There we go, just past it. So, we got Harley Davidson cycles here. At the north end of the strip, we have Shelby. It's back that a ways. Wish I recorded that for you folks who are interested in cars. This time of the morning, this strip's pretty easy to travel. It's not like at night. This is why I picked this time to do the cruise for you. We are near Mandela Bay. Across the street from Mandela Bay, you got McDonald's for those who are on a little bit of a less budget. So we got quite a few fast food networks for you. You can always, again, eat in. Some of these hotels have 24-hour services. I should say most of them do. Beautiful Mandela Bay. And just beyond Mandela Bay, we have the pyramid. To my left, again, my camera's facing forward and I don't want to really move the camera to distract me from driving. Let's see what we can do. I'll try a little bit of. Okay, there we go. So, Mandela Bay. Here we are passing the pyramid, and you can barely see the Sphinx. And the building beyond that, you can see the bright lights on Excalibur. Stuck at a red light. So we have all types of travels here. You can rent cabs, limos, bus. If you're going to use the strip and you skim without a vehicle, the bus will get you all up and down the strip. Okay, we're going to face this camera back forward for you. There we are. So in front of us, we have the Tropicana. Beyond the Tropicana, we do have the wonderful MGM Grand. I'll let you guys get a little pace, but there's the MGM sign. Now to our left, this is Tropicana Boulevard here. To the left, we have New York, New York. There is the lion. Now I'm going to get you a bird's eye view. Leo. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That is a brass structure. Solid brass. So New York, New York. Other building we have is the Cosmopolitan. That we can see in view anyway. And then we have Planet Hollywood, which that's up on our right. You can see the signs possibly. And here we are, this little bitty shops, T-Mobile shops. We got Skechers, all kind of stuff down here. Coca-Cola. We also have to our left Park MGM. And we're passing MGM Street there. We have the Mosaics, Fat Burgers, Walgreens if you need meds, CVS to our left. Now we're approaching Aria. On the left. On the right we have Planet Hollywood. That big, fabulous marquee sign is Walgreens. Again, folks, drive very safely, alcohol free. If you happen to be a little intoxicated, there are services again. We have Lyft, Uber, taxis, limos. So we just passed Planet Hollywood, and to my left is the Bellagio Hotel Casino. To my right, we are passing Paris Hotel Casino. And we're approaching Caesars on our left. Now I'm giving you guys your choice of hotels, casinos that you visit. All of our casinos try to provide the best services for you folks. So it's just not one. If you like one casino that you like to go to, that's fine too. My drive here is to help you guide and show you the way down the strip and possibly give you ideas of where you want to go. Bellagio have the old show. You know, there's lots of casinos that have different types of venues as far as entertainment. So, passing Caesars, we got Harrah's, Mirage, which will soon be Hard Rock. They're going to change the front of the building here shortly. They're going to do a remodel, change it up to their theme, which is fine. Again, the Las Vegas Prize newcomers. That means new structures, new buildings, whatever it may be to town. We welcome them, open armed. Even though they're competitors, they're our friends, because we all, in one way or another, support each other. People come to town to see one thing. So you come to Pound Town and you're staying at Bellagio, MGM, but you want to get out and see other structures, TI, for instance, Mirage. So, and every year that you come back, we try to make our themes a little different, so you won't be bored with what you see every time you come back. That is the pride of Las Vegas. We try to, pride our guests and make them happy. Here to my right, we have the Phoenician. Then we're passing the volcanoes of Mirage, and then we're approaching Treasure Island. Now we're passing all these gorgeous casinos and hotels. passing Palazzo to our right, approaching Wynn and Encore. This end of the strip is Sands. And then we have our fabulous mall. Now we are approaching Resorts World, nice hotel as well. And as you can see in front of us, we have the Strat Tower. To our right, the dark building, that is a Fontainebleau, which is opening up soon. Resorts World has one of the biggest marquees in Vegas, though. Pretty much the whole West Wing, it seems like. That's what I'm gonna call it, West. Huge marquee, so you can see it from the strip. Just look up, take a glance, see what's on the board, bam, right back to traffic, so you don't end up with an accident. So have your passengers to see what's up there. They have a lot to offer as well. Now we're heading towards the other end of the strip, which I would say is northbound. Street we are passing is Elvis Presley. And we're about to head up towards the Sahara Hotel Casino. It's been changed names from CLS to back to Sahara. On the south end of the Sahara is where the old Wet n Wild used to be. I haven't been to any other Wet n Wild since they tore this one down. I thought that was a great location, but I guess the owners figured that would be better. But you can see it's a big voided area. So in my eyes, they should have left that old Wet n Wild open until they really had a plan. I think the economy took a nosedive and then nothing really followed through. That's what happened to Fontainebleau, but it's back on the path to being reopened, or I should say opened and never opened in the first place. So you can see the front of Sahara have a lot of venues, a lot of eateries here as well. We're just on the end of the strip. Right now we're going past Sahara Boulevard, and we will be making our way towards the Strat, as you can see. I have been in the Strat, and I did run down from the top to the bottom and then got escorted out because you're not really supposed to do that. So I would recommend not doing that, but we wanted to get the exercise. And I can tell you this, if you're out of shape, you will feel that burn the next week after the fact. I'm serious, I had that burn in my life. So we literally ran down it without stopping. And it affected the old leg muscles thereafter. So we have this sign here, we're by Bob's Tupac, Las Vegas. Nice sign with some nice arches. And we're heading up the northbound of the strip, Las Vegas Boulevard. This is where a lot of wedding chapels are and all that other stuff. Although most of the casinos that we just passed, they all have that services. So you can book your marriage or wedding, whatever it is, in those hotels. This end of the strip though, that has individual little standouts for marriage. We also have a courthouse. I think that if you guys are in the mood to divorce, which I hope that's not the case, we come to have fun and be friendly and try your best to stay married. It's a hard chore these days because divorce is the next option and it's easy peasy, but my thing for you folks is to stay married, happy, Most problems with individuals are they don't like to compromise, and that's what it takes to be married. It's actually more of a job to stay married than it is to work at a job. So work at it, compromise, counseling, whatever it takes. Don't let one thing bother you guys. And try to keep loyal to one another, and you'll have a much happier life. You know, before you get married, just make sure you're marrying the right person. So it may take a year, maybe take 2. Some people get married after 3 months and have a successful marriage. Some get married after 18 years and it fails. So just try to figure out who you're marrying if that's the case. I'm no one to speak of it myself because I have experienced a couple of those D words, which is divorce. And my thing is try to make it work. I'm never going to get a divorce again. Only thing I can say is that only way I'm going to get a divorce is through death. I'm not getting a divorce again. I, at this age, know how to compromise with the partner that I'm with. She's a very good woman. So, with that, just stay married and in tune. So we're approaching the north end of the strip, which is called downtown, I guess you could say. We are passing Charleston Boulevard now. Wolfson Center is right here. It's a little store. Bliss Weddings right here. This is what I mean about the north end of the strip being one of the biggest factories for marriages. So we produce a lot of marriages here in Las Vegas. Intend on keeping it that way as well. Just marriages. So out the big D word happens though. The street that we are approaching now is gas. And if you look to both sides of me, you'll see small wedding chapels. Pawn shops too. That's pretty known fact here in Vegas. We also have a lot of those little cannabis places, as you see to my right. Not trying to get you over there. We are. That's a cannabis store. We're at Garcia's. Oh, my phone fell. So I'm gonna have to release one of the things. There's a little wedding chapel there. So I'm gonna hold this camera up. Got a flood, a lot of water here. So people's gonna have to fix it because we got a restriction of water and there. One of their lines must have broke. Now we're heading past Clark. It's another street here heading towards downtown. Whoa! Goodbye.